The problem is none of those guys are ever saying that.
That's true.
That's the problem.
That's what I was going to say.
That's the problem. We don't hear Shaq calling himself the GOAT. And Shaq does a lot of podcasting. He's on television. He's always talking about other people. Matter of fact, I believe he has Steph Curry as his GOAT right now. So he's never talking about himself. See, when we get to this point, and this is the problem that I have with Bron, is that instead of letting other people glorify you or give you your flowers, or a guy like me come on television that been through the trenches with you since childhood, let me come on and tell the world why you're the GOAT. You sit back and just accept the flowers.
LeBron James just said the quiet part out loud. When asked about the GOAT debate, he did not dodge it. He did not give a soft answer. He said he is not taking anybody over himself. And the second that answer hit live TV, Kendrick Perkins and the First Take crew had to respond. Because this was not just another LeBron quote. This was LeBron putting himself above Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Kareem, Shaq, and every other legend who ever touched a basketball. And Perkins knew one thing right away. This debate was about to get ugly again. That is the hook. Perkins is sitting there while the whole panel reacts to LeBron basically choosing himself. And the reason this moment hit so hard is because Perkins has been one of LeBron's loudest defenders at different points. He has played with him, he has praised him, he has even argued that LeBron belongs at the very top of the debate. So when Perkins pushes back, or even slows the conversation down, it does not sound like hate. It sounds like someone saying, hold on, we still have to be honest.
Recently, just talking about if everybody was you could draft everybody, who would you draft? And he went ahead and said that I would draft myself. This was in a timepiece, and he was talking about I would draft myself, and I feel like all the other great players would do the same thing as well. They would draft themselves.
That LeBron answer was bold, but honestly, it should not shock anyone. The greatest players believe they are the greatest. Michael Jordan believed it. Kobe Bryant believed it. LeBron believes it too. You do not carry the pressure LeBron has carried since high school without that kind of confidence. The problem is not that LeBron believes in himself. The problem is what happens after he says it. His fans take it as the final word. His critics take it as arrogance, and the whole basketball world gets pulled back into the same argument. Perkins understands that better than most. He knows LeBron's case. The all-time scoring record, the longevity, the 4 championships, the finals runs, the fact that LeBron has been elite across 3 different decades. That is not normal. That is not hype. That is basketball history. But when LeBron says there's no question, the other side of the debate gets louder too. Because Michael Jordan's case is not weak. It is still sitting there with 6 rings, 6 finals MVPs, 10 scoring titles, and no finals losses.
LeBron James about to win his 4th NBA championship with the Los Angeles Lakers. Pressure is the word today, and no other player has had or overachieved like LeBron James did over his NBA career.
Perkins is not some anti-LeBron voice. He has defended LeBron before. He has made the case for him. He has even pushed back against people who act like Jordan's crown can never be challenged. But that is exactly why his reaction matters. Perkins knows you can respect LeBron without pretending the debate is finished. You can say LeBron is one of one and still say Jordan has a case that cannot be dismissed. And that's where LeBron fans sometimes go too far. They take every new quote and turn it into a final verdict. They say the debate is over because LeBron said it himself. But that is not how this works. Of course LeBron is going to take himself. If Jordan was asked, Jordan would probably take himself. If Kobe was here, Kobe would take himself. Greatness has ego. That's part of the package. But the debate is not decided by what the player says about himself. It's decided by what the career says.
Term is never going to be something that I ever will get high or low about. It just doesn't exist with me. I never played against Oscar Robert or Jerry West. Would have loved to. Absolutely love to.
That'd be great.
Just as competitive as I am. And I actually learned from them. And we, paved the road to the Kobes and the LeBrons, right?
That Jordan answer is why people still bring him up every time LeBron speaks. Jordan did not need the campaign. He did not need to say he was better than everyone. He said the conversation can disrespect legends from other eras, and somehow that made him look even stronger, because Jordan's resume already speaks loudly. He can step back from the debate because the rings, the moments, and the fear factor are already there. LeBron's answer was different. He leaned into it, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you lean into the GOAT debate, you invite every comparison, every finals loss, every super team argument, every late career Lakers failure, every Jordan highlight, every old school player who says MJ had a different aura. That's what Perkins and the panel were reacting to. Once LeBron makes the claim, the whole record comes back into court.
Here's what LeBron should do. Anybody who thinks he's better than Jordan, go take out the tape of every game in the Dallas series when Nowitzki beat him. And he averaged 17 a game, couldn't score in the fourth quarter, and was completely outplayed with a better team, Wade and Bosh.
Analysts brings the Jordan side with full force. Rings, finals record, scoring titles, defensive impact, killer instinct. That is the traditional Jordan argument. And even if you are a LeBron fan, you cannot just pretend those things do not matter. Jordan was not just a scorer. He was an elite defender. He was closer. He was a cultural force. He changed the sport. His peak still feels almost untouchable. But the LeBron side is powerful too. That is why this debate never dies. LeBron's longevity is absurd. He has played more years than most stars even dream of. He has won in different cities. He has carried different rosters. He has adapted through different eras. He became a passer, scorer, leader, and system all in one. That is why Perkins has defended him before, because LeBron's case is not built on one thing. It is built on everything over time.
James, he's got it. Coming to the end of the third quarter. LeBron James, a shot at history. And there it is! LeBron stands alone!
That is the part LeBron fans are right about. Nobody has ever done this for this long at this level. The numbers are almost impossible. At some point, longevity becomes dominance too. It is not easy to stay healthy. It is not easy to stay motivated. It is not easy to stay elite when the league gets younger every year. LeBron has done that, and that is why some people believe the GOAT debate has shifted. But Perkins knows the trap. If you only argue longevity, Jordan fans come back with peak. If you only argue rings, LeBron fans come back with era and team context. If you only argue stats, Jordan fans come back with finals record. If you only argue aura, LeBron fans come back with all-around production. That is why the debate is not clean. It depends on what you value most.
But you got MJ or LeBron. You play against both of them in their prime.
MJ.
MJ. Is it like clear cut?
It's clear cut. Everything he does is just masterful, man. I mean,
Fans are split, players are split, analysts are split. Some players grew up watching LeBron dominate their entire lives. Others grew up hearing Jordan stories like basketball mythology. Older players talk about Jordan's fear factor. Younger players talk about LeBron's complete game. Nobody agrees because everyone is judging greatness through a different lens. And that is where Perkins' reaction becomes more interesting than just LeBron got destroyed. Perkins is not saying LeBron is not great. He is saying the self-GOAT claim does not end the argument. It actually restarts it. Because when you say you are above everybody, people are going to ask why. They're going to bring Jordan back. They're going to bring Kobe back. They're going to bring Kareem back. They're going to bring Magic and Bird back. The crown comes with evidence.
There are two categories in which LeBron James is the absolute GOAT. Longevity. Nobody has been as great for as long as LeBron James has been great
We agree.
for this period of time. The GOAT of longevity, and category number two, the GOAT of talking about who's the GOAT. He's the GOAT of that conversation.
That is the real ending. LeBron can say he would take himself. Perkins can challenge the reaction. Stephen A. can bring up Jordan. Fans can argue for the next 50 years. But the truth is simple. LeBron's claim did not end the debate. It gave the debate a new headline. And maybe that's exactly what LeBron wanted. He knows how this works. He knows one quote can control the entire NBA conversation. He knows people will debate it on TV. He knows fans will fight over it online. He knows Jordan's name will trend again. That's part of LeBron's power. Even at this stage of his career, he still controls the room. But Perkins made sure the room did not get too comfortable. He reminded people that confidence is not the same as conclusion. LeBron has every right to call himself the greatest, but everyone else has the right to ask the same question. Better than Jordan? Better than everyone? No question at all? That's where the debate gets serious. LeBron made the bold claim, and Perkins and First Take forced the hard conversation. Because once Michael Jordan's name entered the room, the GOAT debate was not over. It was just getting started again.